Myself. It was a long, long time ago, but you know, I'm not into blaming somebody who's 20 years old not knowing what a 50 or 60-year-old knows. And I asked a group of students one time, does anybody know who Chet Atkins was? And there was silence. Finally, some guy in the back of the room said, guitar player, wasn't he? And writers and authors play a valuable role in at least attempting to not let people be forgotten. I gotta tell you, I've written about some that needed to be forgiven. But they shouldn't have been forgotten. And if you talk to people who have been around a while, what you'll hear over and over again about Marty Robbins, about how great he was, what a great singer he was. If you know, the Western Music Association is a pretty small little group in Western music, but Marty Robbins plays a major role there with El Paso and with that Gunfighter Ballads album. One of the things that struck me about Elvis and about Marty Robbins is that how much they followed, how important Bing Crosby was as a model for their career. Crosby cut pop songs, he cut country songs, we would call it country and western songs, he cut Hawaiian songs, a wide variety. And not just any singer can do that. It has to have, you have to have a voice, and Marty Robbins certainly had a voice. Diane Diekman's book, published by the University of Illinois Press, is the first thing that comes to mind is thorough. I mean, this book is thorough. And it really brings Marty Robbins not just back to life, but back to kind of the front burner of people, of remembering folks in the past. Hank Williams kind of always stays around. It looks like Johnny Cash may stay around, but so many of them are, I know I keep trying to promote Lula Bell and Scotty, and people look, you know, even some have been around a long time. Who? Who's Lula Bell and Scotty? I hope I don't have to explain it to this group. But anyway, Diane Diekman and her book, The Life of Marty Robbins, 20th Century Drifter, is given our Belmont Book Award this year for the best book of country music. I can certainly say, well, I can say all of our award winners, they're certainly deserving, but this year, this one really stood out as just being a great book, honoring a great artist and not allowing him to be forgotten, and documenting, because so many of these people are passing away that knew and worked with these folks. And so Diane got that. She had done a great book on Farron Young earlier, and another figure that shouldn't be forgotten and needs to be forgiven. But anyway, I would like to present this award to Diane. Come on up. Are you taking a picture?
I'm good.
Oh, okay, good. I'll hold it, and you can talk, and then I'll give it back to you.
It was a complete surprise when I opened my email one day, and there was an email from Don Cusick telling me that I had won this Belmont Award for my Marty Robbins biography, and I mean, what a thrill, and an excuse to come to Nashville, and the not being forgotten, that is one of my goals. That is my major focus in both my Farron Young and Marty Robbins biography, is because I don't want them to be forgotten, and I hope when people learn a little more about them, they'll go out and listen to some of their music, because they both have such great music, and the fact that their books are now there, and and people will continue to hear about them. I often hear about people whose stories deserve to be told, and there are so many. So I hope some other people will write some to preserve the stories of some of these people. But I've really enjoyed writing about both Marty and Farron and all the people I've met in the process, and I still never get tired of listening to their music. I listen to their songs quite a lot, and they still sound as good as ever. And it's great to be here today and to see all of you and know that you all enjoy the good old country music, and we're all working to preserve the history of the time gone by, and I hope that some of our younger folks do carry on the interest, and that we can do something to preserve the memories and the music of singers like these. And I thank you for the award and for inviting me here today. And I also want to introduce my friend Perry Steele, who came down with me from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and we're looking forward to enjoying Nashville. Thank you.
I'd like to add, this award comes with a check for $1,000, and I put all that through the university, and I couldn't find the check, and they mailed it to Diane. So instead of presenting the check and the award, we're just going to present the award, but you probably spent it already.
I don't know. It just came yesterday.
Oh, okay. Well, I've been running frantically around the last several days trying to find it. So.
Well, I have it.
Well, good. They didn't trust me, I guess.